Hello. Jinx. This is my
I'm
bad.
changing the signal.
Announce the weather with the
Fuck.
And that's how you cook one
That's my
delicious
favourite thing. I'll go back. Joseph?
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
Hello.
I found you.
Oh, hello. Hi. Welcome back, audience, to Before Extinction, the podcast by artists, for artists, right before the end of the world. Today I'm here with Lilli Chuawiwat,
Hello.
game developer extraordinaire, game creator, magician, and cannibal.
Joseph.
Oh, allegedly cannibal. Lilli, how are we today?
I'm alright. It's crazy how Smooth FM is now the way to communicate.
Yeah, internet's down. All written language just burns the second that you write it down on paper. Lots of paper's been lost. And last time I tried to type things out, my fingers broke. So specifically Smooth FM and, oral communication is the only way now.
I've replaced my iPad tablet with a stone tablet, and
With
that works.
Stone tablet works.
Stone tablet works.
Oh, I should have known about that before all my fingers broke from trying to type. Yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. I don't know how it's happening. But I do have a few questions. So, Damn Ain't It Big, Endless Clicker Defense, King Slime Splash, Frog Spell, Bin Chicken Bonanza, Yes Chef, and Turntable Takedown. Now, I'm sure there's many prototype projects in the works and stuff that's been made in between. But Lilli, with this vast catalogue of games made in just the last few years, what are the key lessons you've taken from each game as a step in your journey to become a developer?
Well, each game I try to focus on a different skill or a different learning something. What did I learn for each of them? The slime one? I don't even remember what it's called.
This is King Slime Splash.
Yep, I knew that. That one I used, all of these were made in Unity, by the way. That one I used a system called Photon, which lets you do multiplayer, which I haven't done before, networking kind of stuff. Not that it's relevant in this day and age now, with the apocalypse, but back then, crazy hit. So that was that one. Clicker Hero Defense, that was part of a game jam where there were certain restrictions. So for that one, I could only use 100 line of code for the whole project.
For context, viewers, game jams are these events often hosted by influencers, YouTubers, or studios in which they give a public prompt like make a video game in 100 lines of code or less, or sometimes it's an aesthetical prompt like a game featured about fishing, or a game that is just a platform, or a game where time is slowing down, to which is open to the public, and teams or solo developers can submit their work. So this was one of those.
Yes, most of these are game jams, I will say. But that one was, you can only do 100 lines, so that was trying to use a lot of like animation events and Unity events, which is basically just using the graphical interface rather than actually coding anything, so it kind of cheated with it.
Ah, clever.
The Damn It's Big one. What did I do special for that? That one was just fun. Just a good time.
What type of game is it?
That is a platformer game where you're playing as a little beaver building a dam, naturally. And
damn, ain't it big?
And the dam get big. Logs fall down from the sky, which have different platforms on it, and you're trying to keep going upwards, basically, within a time period. That one was fun. I did that with 2 other people.
And this is a 2D game at this point?
It's 3D game.
3D. So you did start going into 3D with Bin Chicken Bonanza and Yes Chef. Yes. 3D is where you're comfortable working?
3D is what I work with the most. I've done some 2D stuff recently, but 3D is what I know have worked with the most.
Does it come to you intuitively?
Well, in Unity, it's actually quite similar. I guess 2D is technically easier because you don't have to deal with a whole other third dimension if you think about it. But yeah, they're kind of the same. Just got to remember to chuck a 2D onto some functions, and then it turns out fine.
Easy. Wow. You say most of these were game jams, stuff that had to be made in 2, 4, maybe 10 weeks. Have you made anything long term?
The longest game jam I did, I think, was a month. But for long-term projects...
Like a sustained project.
The one I've been working on the most is Yes Chef, which has evolved the most.
Changed a lot, I'm assuming,
Yes.
since its conception.
It was originally for a uni project based on a Japan trip I did with uni. And then... So all the characters were like little Japanese animals and little
Making
tanuki
sushi,
guy. Yeah, making sushi, making Japanese themed foods that I had there. And it was originally like kind of a tower defense kind of game. So raw food would come down the sushi train line, and then the chefs would try and make it as it came down. And then, okay, well that's cool, but it's a restaurant, so then I added customers. Okay. But now I'm kind of at an impasse of, do I make this more tower defensey or do I make it more kitchen-y?
Yeah.
And then I went the kitchen route, and it's kind of been divulging into a like overcooked, more played up style of thing, but still making friends with the creatures, so there's kind of like an Animal Crossing element. It's conceptually done, coding done. In the apocalypse, it's really hard to find a 3D artist, rather.
To make the models and rig them.
To make the models. So I've resulted, now I'm using like stones, carving them out with little sticks.
Yeah, making them out of clay.
Yep.
Making the sound effects yourself, to yourself. Yeah, I see how it goes. That is interesting though. See, I've interviewed quite a few people in my time. More than 4. And it's interesting. I've interviewed musicians and other folks that work on sort of long-term projects. And what I hear is that time constraints, no matter how annoying, are actually really useful for just getting you to get a job done. Whereas no time constraints obviously lets you go on infinitely, ever perfecting. You found that with video games?
I have. The thing that I find the most problematic is you'll like slap it together, right? Mm-hmm. And then you'd be like, oh, but I could fix that. I could make it so much better. Yeah. And you spend a lot of time just reworking stuff you've already done rather than
never hit goals.
Getting it done.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
well. Oh yeah.
I was gonna say I've changed like Yes Chef so much, and I might even do it on a different game engine now. Like it's a whole thing.
Now it's later, Chef. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. Next question. You're walking back from your night shift at your Saturday job. The parking lot is bigger than you remember. It's dark. It's raining.
No.
It's dark. It's pouring. As you get closer to your car, you notice a shadowy figure underneath the parking lot light shining bright above your car. As you approach, you notice that the shadowy figure is me.
Joseph.
I'm crying. I'm bawling my tears out.
My boy.
I turn to you. In my right hand is a red amulet. In my left is an emerald crown. You ask me, what the hell am I doing here? And all I say is, Lilli, it's dangerous to go alone. It's awfully dangerous. Take one of these.
What happened to your voice, Joseph?
Which item do you take?
A red amulet and a crown. Right? Emerald
red
crown.
Amulet, emerald crown.
Pokemon Emerald, we're going with the crown.
Pokemon Emerald, we're going with the crown. Fantastic. Now, game development is an often collaborative practice.
I put the crown on my head slightly askew.
Game development is an often collaborative practice. I can speak from having been on projects run by you that teamwork can make the dream work. With video game design, what are the differences between working solo versus working in a team? What are the top tips you'd give on leading a project?
Ooh, leading a project, definitely have regular team meetings. Make sure everyone actually knows what's going on.
Communication
Communication
open.
is like,
No one in the dark.
yes. And making sure everyone understands, not
Yes.
just communicating.
Not just knows about things.
Because there's a few rogue agents who will either not listen or just go and do their own thing. Game designing itself, it's a lot of, depending on the size, it can be a lot of people, a lot of voices
Shouting
in one
ideas.
head.
Yeah.
But it's good in a way because then you see different perspectives.
Yes.
But you got to make sure that everyone's ideas, you wrangle them in and make them actually practical for what you're doing.
Yeah. You're working towards the same goal, just with
Yes.
different perspectives, as opposed to different goals.
Yes.
And different perspectives.
Programming wise, it's trying to make sure there's some sort of system for how things go about dividing labor. You don't want everyone to be working on the player, for example. So you might do like,
Yes.
this person works on the enemies, and this person works on the player, this person works on some other thing that's important.
And I've heard that whilst all coders use the same language, none of them speak the same language.
Absolutely.
This is true. You have to make translatable notes to get people to pick it up easier.
Yes. Lots of documentation
Lots of
as
documentation,
well. Even
gotcha.
though no one seems to read it, when they say, oh, but I thought this and this and this, you go, actually, if you look at the documentation, you're stupid. So it's almost like a safety net in some situations.
Yes. According to section B13, you're going to hell, and you're annoying me. Fireball, fireball, fireball. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Yes, those are the most, I think, important things.
Mhm.
Trying to be as, what's the word, approachable as possible. So
Amicable.
yeah, if people do have problems, as long as you're like, hey, if you tell me, I can help you. But if you don't, then there's nothing I can do.
Alright, okay. Well, next question. It's late at night. You're thinking to yourself that you must have taken a wrong turn. It takes 20 minutes normally to drive back to home, but according to the digital clock ringing red in your driver's seat hub, it's been 2 whole hours. You swear you've driven past that McDonald's 5 times already. A voice rings in your head.
You're not a high enough level to access this area.
You park in a lay-by by the woods. It's raining. It's pouring. You get out of the car to check your map on your dinky little iPhone, but when you stop, you hear a crack come from the woods. A little green man with a tiny dagger comes out, and then another one, and then another one. What do you do?
First of all, my phone is not dinky.
True, my apologies. My apologies.
How dare you.
I don't know what overcame me there.
Yes. Do I have my crown?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny little men coming out
Tiny
of the
little
woodwork.
green man.
And I can't enter McDonald's because
You've driven
I'm a
past the
noob.
same McDonald's. Well,
the same Mackie D's.
you've been trying to drive home, but something in your head tells you that you're not high enough level yet. You could go to the McDonald's, that seems to be right there, but you can't drive home yet for some reason.
Darn. Can I take the little men with me to McDonald's?
Okay. Roll charisma.
Oh god.
What number?
God. 5.
5.
It's not going well.
You look at the green man, you say, oi oi.
Oi, Huey.
Oi, Huey. Me and the boys taking homeland to the bloody McDonald's. Do you want some nuggets? The goblin men say,
Aha! We're here for your gold, mistress.
and one of them tries to stab you. Roll to dodge. What number?
I don't want to die, Joseph.
I know. What's the number say?
17.
17. Sure. You managed to dodge. You have the time to counterattack. Do you attack the goblin?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up by his little feet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit him with a Beyblade attack. Just
Oh, like spin.
Yeah.
Okay.
spin. Hit
Roll
the other
to
one.
attack.
Okay.
What's the number?
20.
20?
I'm gonna kill these men.
Okay. You pick him by. He says,
Mistress, your gold.
goes to stab you. You block.
Yoink.
Yoink. And then, like a Beyblade, spinning in the rain.
And I say let it rip.
You say let it rip. You spin, throw him. He decapitates his 2 brethren. Then he, falls to the ground. He's still conscious, gets back up and says, "Avast, my brothers! Oh, how tragic! Oh, woe is me! I, forsooth, do not have much to live for anymore, and I thusly put in my quitting and resignation as a goblin." He then stabs himself, and you hear a voice in your mind say, "Level up!"
Nice.
Next question. What aspect of video games brought you to the industry? Was it the ability of game worlds to tell compelling stories? Was it the hidden potential of video games as a tool for engaging puzzle solving and education? Has your fascination with video games changed since the days of your youth?
I originally wanted to be an artist.
Artist.
Not a programmer.
Ah, okay.
Through high school, super into making characters
Yep.
and drawing them up. Obviously, video games.
And
as
games,
well.
what games were you into at the time? Zelda?
Zelda I liked, but I didn't play a lot. Minecraft and Pokemon. Pokemon since day one, to be honest.
Okay.
Sometimes I sketch them into my tablet to make me feel at home. My stone tablet.
Your stone tablet.
Yes.
Sometimes you throw like rocks and balls at animals, woodland creatures. Yeah, just
And
to
just
feel
scream.
something again.
Pray. But I originally wanted to be an artist.
Yes.
And then I thought, well, I like video games, I like artists, maybe I could do programming stuff.
Mhm.
So I took that for my HSC, did that for 2 years,
Mhm.
and then I was at an impasse because I was like, damn, this programming shit is like drugs. I love this. I think I really liked the puzzle solving part of it.
Gotcha.
It's just a lot of critical thinking I
Yeah.
really gelled with. Also the motivation to be better than everyone in my class.
Mhm. Oh, yes, yes,
Very
yes.
strong. Very
The
strong.
spite, the
Yes.
internal rage. Yes, of course.
Naturally.
The hunger, yeah.
Yes, feeding the demons.
Feeding the demons.
So then when I went to uni, I didn't really know what I wanted to pursue. So I kind of picked a course that let me do both.
Mhm.
Then I was like, wow, I hate doing art like this. It like sucked the life out of me.
Academically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt guilty for doing art when it wasn't uni related.
Which is interesting because game jams seem to have been great encouragement, but academic art,
Sucked.
interesting.
I don't know why. I don't know. It's funner to make games. I guess it's you can visualize something in your mind, but the game, I
Yeah.
can actually make
it physical, and then other
Yeah.
people can do it. I mean, as a visual artist myself, one thing I do envy musicians for is if you're a musician, you can turn to people and say, "Hey, check this out." If you're an artist, you can say, "Hey, check this out." 20 minutes later,
Yeah.
and you have like the sketch of a sort of
Yeah.
maybe an outline, and they go, "What do you think?" And they say, "Well, it looks cool."
And then I'll say, can you draw me next?
Can you draw me next? And I say, I'm trying. Every night I go to your bedroom window and I sketch you whilst you're asleep. But I keep falling from the branch outside and spraining my wrist.
And then
and
the
so-
paper flies in the
and
wind
the
and I have
paper
to start
flies.
again every
And I
night.
have to say it
This is
every
my
night.
curse.
And they say, wait, you've been stalking me? And then I move on. So
Naturally.
And so that's very interesting. So you started off with an appreciation for visuals, but then found yourself addicted to the problem-solving aspect of game design and game
Yes.
coding. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, well, talking about problems, having gained experience from your encounter with the goblins, you are able to drive home. You've unlocked the access to it. You get home, lock the door behind you, hoping for finally, just for a moment, to take some respite. But you hear a voice in your head, and your emerald crown starts glowing.
Raid. A raid starting in 2 minutes.
The pillagers, no!
With 2 minutes, who do you call? How do you prepare?
Who do I call? Call you.
Me.
Well, you got me in this mess.
That is true.
I
What do you
would-
ask?
What do I ask
Yeah.
you? Joseph, the crown, Joseph.
Yeah, no soliciting, thank you.
Joseph,
Leave a message behind the beep.
I'm gonna shove something up your beef if you don't come over, right?
Failing that, who do you call?
I'd call Peyton.
Good old Peyton.
Yes.
He's lovely.
I would call my fiance.
Big fan of Peyton. Shout out to the fiance. Peyton comes in.
He's a human weapon.
He's a human weapon. In what sense?
He has done so much martial art training over his life.
Oh, you're set. You're set.
At his mum's house, there's so many weapons.
Yeah. Oh wait, weapons. We're talking like memorabilia, like Japanese, like swords. Oh, are we talking like actual weapons?
Well, you know, there's an occasional staff, a pool stick.
Pool stick. Oh,
No.
oh, weapons. Gotcha.
Weapons.
Yeah. So then you start creating improvised like nails in the bat.
Yeah, I'm
made of
making one of
duct
those
tape.
like mace sticks, which has this ball sticky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
One of
see a
those-
health bar appear above Peyton's head. He's now the boss
Oh my
fight.
god, he would be so into it. It's like solo leveling.
The comic?
Yeah,
God
dude,
damn.
he loves that.
He would. Oh hell yeah! This is great then. Oh, this is easy.
He eats that up.
Well, I'll tell you how it goes down. You hear the voice say,
1 minute remaining.
remaining. You put the duct tape armor on Peyton.
Half a minute remaining.
You put like the helmet on and give him the bat and the cue stick.
Yeah, I've duct taped
You've
saucepans to my
Mhm.
shoulders as well.
Mhm.
That's a good.
Oh, saucepan shoulder. Yes,
Yeah,
saucepan
naturally.
shoulder guard. Naturally.
10 seconds. 9 seconds. 8.
And then
Etc.
Do they say etc.?
next day, etc. You hear a slam at the door. Dun dun dun. Then bam! A rush of like a swarm of tiny green men. Roll for Peyton.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I feel like we skipped over the fact that you didn't come to my aid very quickly.
Well, I mean.
How
no,
dare you?
Yeah. Busy.
Coming for you next.
Busy. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, because I'm in my wizard tower. I'm in my wizard tower working on spells, working on alchemy, and probably watching a Netflix series. Probably watching a Netflix series more than because Wednesday season 2
K-pop
is
Demon
just
Hunters.
K-pop
and
Demon
they're making
Hunters.
a sequel.
They're
Like,
making a
I get it,
sequel.
but it would have been nice if you showed up to the Goblin Raid.
No,
dressed as-
see, I'm my own man. So actually, you can respect my. I'm setting a boundary.
I'm casting boundaries.
I really
Cast a spell.
by the powers of the arcane, I release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. Anyways,
So, goblins, they've come through the door.
I'm assuming you don't even need to roll. I trust Peyton. I'd suit Peyton up if I was ever attacked.
Yeah.
So
I grab him by the legs and I
Beyblade
scream
Peyton attack.
and let it rip. Because naturally I can do that because
Yes.
I've leveled up, so my strength is gone.
Yes. And I can imagine Peyton thinking to himself, oh, sorry, I pronounce it Peyton because of my wizard accent. It's Peyton.
Yes.
Shout out to Peyton. He's probably thinking the whole time, I've become death, Beyblade, destroyer of worlds.
Oh, absolutely.
There are so many screams coming from the goblins. Sort of like a lot of like,
Oh God!
and like,
Oh my God! Oh, how the hell did she live? Oh my God!
and
The
then-
Beyblades!
The Beyblades! And then maybe a goblin like looking at a portrait of his goblin wife saying,
I'll see you soon.
As I spin past and taking the portrait.
you take
That's
the-
my goblin wife now.
Okay.
It's very Viking style.
Well, I assume the fight is a success. So, the game development scene,
Yes.
back to the game development scene, has changed. Gone are the days of the AAA large-scale team shooter, and enter the dawn of the one-off indie game team puzzler.
As it should be.
As it should be. As an indie developer, what are you noticing about the future? Does it excite you? And how do you plan to navigate the changing preferences of your audiences?
I'd say, for some reason, big companies are really loving, I'm sure you've seen it too, hero shooters, battle royales.
Overwatch, Marvel Rivals,
And battle
Concord,
passes.
and battle passes, Fortnite,
Yeah. There's,
etc.
and then half of them fail as
Yes.
well for some reason. I'm not sure why that's the trend, because it's kind of a bad market to go into, I feel like.
They're expensive to make.
They're expensive to make. Then you have
They
to-
rely on having a lot of players to begin with, in it just to be operational.
Exactly.
Minecraft you can play on your own.
You have to rely on the fact that people already know hero
Yes.
shooters, like hero shooters.
Oh yeah,
like
because they're not
first-person
casual. They're not
games.
for casual games.
No.
They're not Candy Crush.
And then the, like, entrance level skill that you need to start playing these games is kind of high, especially if you're like, oh, I want to play Overwatch for the first time. Oh my god, there's 90 heroes. It's too much. Like, getting someone new into a game like that is really difficult.
Yeah.
So I'm not really... It's a weird trend.
My dad's trying to get into video games.
My
Casual
dad.
level. My dad is trying to get into video games at a casual level. And so I start talking to him about, the meta gameplay. And he just looks to me and he says, well, I never met a gameplay I didn't like.
Crazy.
I never met a gameplay I didn't like. Laugh track. There we go. I can see it.
Damn it! Smooth FM, the damn radio is broken.
But no, yeah,
I do think indie game... Back to topic. I do think indie games deserve that spotlight.
Yes.
Because it's like a few people churning out bangers, and they need that.
Have you been playing many indie games at the moment?
I have.
Shout out to anyone in particular?
I've been playing Peak, so that's Landfall
Peak is
Games and Aggro Crab.
Aggro Crab.
Which I think I also have started... I'm gonna get the name wrong. Crab's Treasure. It's that roguelike game.
Oh, with the hermit crab.
Not roguelike. Yeah, it's not a roguelike. Why don't I say that? It's a Souls-like game where you play the little crab.
Ooh, I googled it, but no internet. So that's right. I forgot the computers
bunker.
don't work anymore.
Yeah. It's habit,
All right. Well, defeating the raid of goblins with your Beyblade husband, you now level up. If you could choose, what would you put all of your stat points into, and why? Considering it's like intelligence, strength, charisma, constitution, dexterity, and pizzazz. And pizzazz, yeah. I'm trying to min-max into pizzazz and gumption.
You would.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like dexterity.
Dexterity? Parkour! Yeah!
You've seen those people who parkour with their dogs, by the way?
I get scared on the behalf of the police, because if I'm trying to arrest a perp, and he can jump double my height and also scale buildings and is fearless of death and gravity, is that not just a demigod at that point? I'd let him...
It's like when they have police in the superhero world. What are you doing?
What are you doing? He knows parkour. Honestly, if a person knows parkour, I think that makes them more of a human than the humans around them. At that point, we should sort of lay down and bow to and respect. Yeah.
And I can be dexterous with everything.
You could be dexterous with... You could juggle. You could throw a frisbee real
dexterous
far.
with a knife.
Dexterous with a knife. Great cook. Dexterous with...
Dexterous with scissors. Great hairdresser.
Dexterous with tongs, amazing on the barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, never mind the parkour. Now you can do arts and crafts faster than anyone.
Absolutely.
What do you think Peyton would put his stat points? Strength. Now he can lift a car.
Probably.
Constitution. Now he can eat light bulbs.
Eat light bulbs. That would
Intelligence.
be crazy.
Now he can count past 10. Now
Maybe. It's a little bit of a stretch. I think probably strength.
Hell yeah. That would be good. He'd be
Lift a car with one arm.
Lift a car with one arm.
But then it's also emotional strength.
Emotional strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really think within.
The constitution, the AC of your heart. Final question. Life, like a game, is an adventure containing a series of challenges that work to make us stronger, so long as we approach them with the right strategy and always pick ourselves up no matter how much we get downed. The video game scene has changed. There are fewer and fewer industry jobs as many developers have realized that, well, now they have to make it on their own. As an independent developer attempting to start her own studio, what advice do you have for your fellow aspiring independents?
I think, start small.
Start small?
Because when you want to make a game, you can scope out really easily. You want to do everything, right? You want to make it multiplayer. I want a roguelike system. I want it to be procedurally generated.
Yes.
I want to build the world. That's a lot. It
Yeah.
will take a lot of time. And you won't have the resources to do it. Start small.
Start small.
And then from there, you can get bigger and bigger. Maybe you can find some people that help you. Do networking things. Learn from people who have already been in the business. Go to talks and stuff. That is invaluable sort of information when you're starting out. Because then you learn what other people messed up and how not to do that.
Yeah. So watch Let's Plays, but in real life.
Yeah.
Join a guild and level up.
Yeah.
To put it in sort of nerd lingo. At least 2006 nerd lingo.
Yeah.
Because modern lingo would mostly be like cap, bull, and various slurs. So
Yeah. Almost everything's a slur, really.
Yeah. Well, have you ever tried wizard slurs? Once you get past a certain level in magehood, let me tell you, I mean, oh boy.
The wizard slur just turns them into a frog.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, speaking of wizard stuff, I can hear a guild of adventurers at the bottom of my fortress trying to get in. It's either that or, Jehovah's Witnesses. Either way, I've got to cast a few fireballs. But thank you for your time on the podcast today. I hope it goes well for you slaying the goblins. Say hello to your Beyblade husband for me.
I think you'll see him very soon.
Oh no. Oh no. Is that who's at the door?
Joseph.
Does he? Do you know about the magic orb? No.
Joseph.
No, please. Fireball! Fireball! Hello, and thank you for listening to another episode of Before Extinction. Today's sound effects were done by yours truly, except for the explanation music of Lilli's game Yes Chef. That music was made by Nicholas Pang. You can find more music and sound effects by Nicholas Pang at his website, nicholaspang.com, spelt NicholasPang.com. Thank you once again for listening. If you have any emeralds, gems, or small sort of newts to sponsor or donate to the podcast, please send them to my owls. Their names are Geoffrey and Urbingad. They're wonderful. Please treat them kindly, as they both are hideous.